Hello, trading has closed on March 23rd, 2022. We always start with our disclaimer. Let's not disappoint. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, March 24th. All trades should be at your own risk. Don't forget I can be completely wrong. Let's review our calls. Looked for lower prices despite this big rally. We got them. Said the pattern should have the early low. We got that, and tomorrow should have the early high. We had a count that said if this were an ABC, that we should end around 44.64, which is right here. And that was a candidate for the end of the move, but that didn't hold. And it gave an early warning because the moves off of this, if this were a wave 5, we should have 5 wave structures off it, and these are clear 3s. So before the break, it was clear this wasn't going to be a wave 5 up and something else was going on. We did get a sell signal from MEJT, the minimum target printed immediately. Nothing requires us to stop at the minimum. Well, this does serious technical damage. Would have been a lot prettier picture if we were going to go higher in this hell. It didn't. Left an island reversal instead. That's a negative pattern. We're still trying to confirm whether or not we've made gray C here, which should be the end of large green C, and then the rally could continue. Not clear at this point. If this were it, this should be an ABC, and that should be 1, and that's 2. We should be in wave 3. The drop from here, if it overlaps wave 1, kills this whole idea, and you can't rule it out. I think that's about 44.16 or something like that. Until we recover from this drop and go up, we can't be certain that's the right count. Now we had this as the count, and we had C equal to A at 44.82, and that got killed. So we'll get rid of it. But it doesn't break any rules. If this is an ABC, an alternate B ends here, and if that is where B is, not here, then black A is exactly equal to black C, and this idea is still alive, and then we still have lower prices coming. It's a valid count still. We had this as part of wave 4. We have this as C, possibly, then 1, then 2. If we're in blue 3, I would like it to go higher. We said yesterday this last move could be a wave 5 or a wave C. It's not hard to count. This is 3, this is 4, and this is wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would end wave 3. And if you want us to go higher, that would end wave blue 3. If you want us to go higher, you have to hope that this wave 4 doesn't overlap wave 1, because that would kill the count. I just can't count this wave as being complete at this point. Doesn't mean it has to overlap, but it means we're not guaranteed. In spite of how strong this rally was, it's not convincing yet that it's going to follow through. Would have been a lot more convincing if this level held. Tomorrow's pattern has a early high. We could get down. Typically it's a bearish day with a final hour low, but recently a number of the days in the cycle have been bullish instead. With the increase in breadth we've had, you can't rule out a bullish day. Today's drop failed to confirm yesterday's break over resistance, we had to trade a penny over the close, and that didn't happen. Furthermore, it invalidated the break by closing under yesterday's low. So we don't have a valid break of resistance yet. The gap down left an island reversal. I can't count the drop as complete. The move down from yesterday's high undercut a number of prior highs, number of totally unrelated timing techniques. I know of at least 3 of other people have a top in this area. Throw in the NASDAQ McClellan Oscillator Bollinger Band reversal sell signal, one of my most reliable sell signals, and I think the odds favor lower prices tomorrow. Here's this drop. We gap up, take out all these highs, and then immediately undercut all these highs. Doesn't want to let me get rid of this. I mean, that's negative stuff. That's a rejection of this rally from yesterday in spades. Leaves an island reversal. And if this falls, I think the market's in pretty serious trouble. So we'll have to see if that happens tomorrow or not. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. I look for lower prices. Doesn't mean we have to close lower, but if we have another day like this, the bears are back in charge. And that's today's call.